As a lot of you know, I was not planning on reviewing Ace Attorney, but then when I said I wasn't going to review it, a lot of you guys were all like, what the heck, do you live under a rock? Do you not know what Ace Attorney is? So I didn't really make the connection that the anime was connected to the game. I didn't make that connection there, so sorry about that. But I don't know if I'm going to continue reviewing this anime. It seems like it's going to be very episodic, nothing too much is going to happen. But then again, it's such a popular game, so I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe I'll give a 3-episode test. We'll see. But fun fact for you all, actually. My dad is a criminal defense lawyer. Yeah, pretty interesting. So what really shocked me with Ace Attorney was that it started off kind of morbidish with, the whole murder thing. Like, we start right away with the end of the crime. So there was a murder, and then we go with the rest of the episode is kind of all, springy and lighthearted and, a bunch of silly jokes and stuff. Then that tells me that this isn't gonna be like Danganronpa serious court cases. This is a little more fun, a lot more jumpy and lighthearted, so it kind of threw me off for a little bit, but then I realized that it was my fault for thinking that it was gonna be more Danganronpa serious like trials. So if you thought that too, then get that thought out of your head, because it's not that type of court case. Another thing that really caught my eye was the main character Naruhodo, because I knew that Naruhodo was an actual Japanese word, and a couple of you guys actually confirmed that for me. You guys were all like, yeah, that is a Japanese word, and it means like I see or I understand. So that's very interesting that his name is Naruhodo. Like, it's so strange, like, saying his name too, because all I'm thinking is I understand or I see. Like, that's his name. His name is I understand. Like, it's so strange, to be honest, but I don't know, it's whatever, I guess. So Naruhodo, it's his first day at being an official attorney for criminal defense, and he has to prove his client innocent. And his client happens to be his best friend who motivated him to become an attorney in the first place. And what actually kind of shocked me a little bit is that even though this isn't supposed to be like Danganronpa class trial-like, when Naruhodo was starting to point out facts after facts and, all this other stuff to prove that the witness was the murderer, and the murderers just started to freak out. When he was freaking out, that really reminded me of Danganronpa. I'm sorry, I know you guys probably are getting annoyed with me comparing Danganronpa to Ace Attorney, because they're completely different games and anime, but that just, it really kind of reminded me of that, how like with Danganronpa, once more blame and more facts started to be pinned upon that person, then they start freaking out and going a little crazy. Like, you see the murder victim, like, you see the murderer in the episode here with Ace Attorney, like, he started, taking off his tie, and he keeps on, like, unraveling more of his clothes and everything, and it's just all like, oh, dude, you're giving yourself away, man. Like, why you gotta do that? It's too easy now. And, yeah, so it was alright. I didn't think it was that engaging. I don't know if it's supposed to be episodic for the first half and then there's some sort of actual story later on, or maybe we're gonna get into deeper, more interesting court cases that could last for about 2 to 3 episodes. And again, I'm not too sure if I'm gonna continue reviewing this anime. I don't see myself continuing reviewing this anime, but I don't know, maybe I'll review it next week. Maybe I'll give it the 3-episode test. This episode, overall, yeah, it was okay, and we'll see if I review this anime, next week. I don't know, nothing set in stone so far. But yeah, catch you tomorrow as I review Boku no Hero Academia and Re:Zero. I'm your female otaku, sayonara!